how to have that particular small talk with your boss, the impressive small talk with your boss, so that you can have a great conversation skills, you can have a great communication skills and use it. Hello everybody, how are you all? Hope you're doing great. So welcome back to another session of improving your English speaking skills and your conversation skills with me. So today's video is focused totally on your conversation and your communication skills, which are very important. And today I'm going to talk about how to have perfect small talk with your boss. Small talk with boss, a very important skill that you must possess when it comes to conversations at workplace. So are you all ready for this? I'm Shivangi Gupta, your CELTA certified English language tutor, certified by the University of Cambridge, the UK. And before beginning, please subscribe the channel so that you do not miss out on any lesson that I post for you on the channel. Please like the video and share it with your friends too. Now coming back to today's lesson, small talk with boss. Is it okay to have a small talk with your boss? Because boss is boss. He is the senior most person, someone you report to, someone who is your direct employer. Now, how to talk to boss? How to have that perfect small talk with boss? Because small talk is informal kind of talk, informal conversation, used to initiate conversation in some kind of event. Whenever you want to have a conversation with somebody, you use it at that particular time. And we have already created a particular series of small talk. In the previous lesson of small talk, we covered small talk with friends, how to have the perfect small talk with friends. And today I'm going to tell you how to have that perfect small talk with boss, because workplace conversations are very important for you to excel in your career, isn't it? So that is why I have this particular topic for you, the big dilemma, whether to have that small talk with the boss or not. Well, the answer is surprisingly both yes and no. Both yes and no. The thing is that yes, you can have small talk with your boss. What's the problem? What's the issue? Definitely you can have small talk with the boss, but can you have it anytime, anywhere, just like that? No. The answer is no. Definitely not. You cannot have small talk with your boss in the similar way you have small talk with your colleague. Definitely not. The way you approach that small talk, the timing, the place, everything needs to be taken care of. Because your professional relationship with your boss is something else. Boss is your senior, more experienced senior, whereas colleagues are your kind of like classmates in college, right? When you're in college, you have classmates and then you have teacher. That is the kind of relationship you have similarly in office with your colleagues and the boss. So boss is the leader, someone you report to. Colleagues are your workmates. They are at the same position as you. So that is why the way you have small talk with them is different, and way you have that small talk with your boss is different. And in today's lesson, we are going to talk all about the situations in which you should avoid small talk and the situations in which you can go have a great small talk with your boss. So let's begin with the situation you must avoid, so that you can understand the situations that are an opportunity for you in a better way. We should always cover the areas which we need to avoid first, so that we can have a bigger opportunity in front of our eyes, right? So let's start with the situations you must avoid, situations where small talk would actually make you look very unprofessional. Small talk with your boss would make you look unprofessional. Let's begin with that part of the lesson. So coming to the section number 1 of this particular lesson, that is the small talk with your boss, in which situations you should avoid it. Avoid small talk with your boss, a big no. Now, the situation number 1 is, the first situation is any staff meeting or business meeting. So staff meetings and business meetings are basically the situations in which you should totally avoid small talk. Now, why? Why you should avoid small talk? Because whenever you are in a meeting, a particular meeting is because you have to talk about a particular issue, a project. It's something serious. The opportunity to start small talk is in the hands of the leader, the presenter. And when you're having that particular meeting with your boss, maybe a group meeting, a staff meeting with your boss, a business meeting where other presenters are also there, where other colleagues are also there, what you're supposed to do is you can have a small talk with your colleagues before the arrival of the boss. That is totally acceptable. Having small talk with your colleagues in that waiting period, waiting time till the leader, the boss arrives, till the presenter arrives is totally okay. It's totally acceptable. But once that person arrives, whether to initiate that small talk or not is in the hands of the presenter, the leader, the one who is going to lead that particular meeting. If that person is in a good mood and want to initiate a small talk, definitely you can chime in. That means you can reply with something of yours. That is totally fine. Taking forward that small talk is allowed. But initiating small talk in such situation is not considered professional, because it's in the hand of that presenter, whether the leader, whether the boss wants to initiate that small talk or not. Maybe the issue is something serious, maybe it's about a new project. When it's about a new project, the boss might be in a very good mood and he or she might want to start a small talk with all of you sitting inside that particular room for the meeting. Maybe there is some kind of issue which is serious, which needs to be addressed pronto. What would happen is, at that particular time, the boss would not be in the mood of small talk, because the whole attention is on this particular issue and getting it solved at earliest. So at that particular time, if you start a small talk, imagine, it would look so unprofessional. That is why we should always leave it on the boss, on the leader, on the presenter to start the small talk or not if they wish to. You never do it. You are not supposed to start that small talk when you are in a business meeting or you are in a staff meeting. Situation number two. Situation number two where you need to avoid small talk is the presentations. Formal presentations. If you're about to present something related to a project, maybe a report, then you are not supposed to start with the small talk. You're supposed to start directly with